Baz thinks of an integer n such that the difference between root n and 7 is less than 1. So if root n is greater than 7, it would be this way around. Root n minus 7 must be less than 1. That means that root n is going to be less than 8. And we can actually square this. You've got to be careful squaring inequalities. You can't always do it if you have negatives involved, but here we're okay because root n is going to be positive. N is going to be less than 64. If it was equal to 64, then we'd get 8 as root n, and then it would be exactly equal to 1, the difference. But if it was 63, then we'll be okay. We also, however, need to look at the lower end, because obviously if n was like 0 or something, then root 0 is 0. This would not be, the difference between 0 and 7 is not less than 1. So we also require that 7 minus root n is less than 1, this way around as well. Then I'm going to take the steady. 7 is going to be less than root n plus 1. So root n will be greater than 6. So n will be greater than 36. I could have minus 7 to give minus 6 and then times through by minus 1, changing the sign. But I decided to just take it a bit steadier. All right, bringing this together, these two facts, it must be that 36 is less than n, which is less than 64. Which means that 37 is less than or equal to n, which is less than or equal to 63. That will guarantee us the difference that we want. So 37 to 63. Right, how many different possibilities are there? Well, what we can do is do 63 minus 37, but be really careful with this. If you have 1 to 3 and you're including them, then actually if you do 3 minus 1, which is 2, you won't get them all because clearly we've got 1, 2, and 3. So when you subtract numbers this way, you only include one of them. If you want to include both of them, then have to add 1 on, and that will give you the number. If you don't want to include either of them, then you minus 1, which is what I could have done over here, but I personally just like to remember it when I'm including both the values, otherwise I'll worry about mixing things up. So this is going to give 64 minus 37. If I minus the 30, it's going to take it steady. I got 34 minus 7, which is then going to give an answer of 27.